People who pursued their dream and failed, what is your story and do you regret it? I spent 7 years working on hip-hop production. I had a home pre-production studio with lots of equipment and I made music tracks on a daily basis. After messing around on my own for a couple of years, I finally hooked up with an old friend from high school who was himself a hip-hop artist and who also had a huge network of friends and family who were trying for the same goal as we were. We started working together on almost a daily basis. He practically lived at my studio. Eventually, after about 2 years and several collaborations with various other artists and producers, we had finished a full album for him as well as 2 solid R&B artists. We joined up with some guys who were pushing to create their own indie label to expose new talent. They traveled to NY and LA at least a dozen times, meeting with A&Rs and various music execs to try and work out a distribution deal. Finally, after over a year of travel, they had one that sounded promising. We get 20% plus we keep masters. Unfortunately, one of the guys in charge wanted a better deal and turned it down. That was the last time they went to NY. We reverted to selling CDs out of our trunks and trying to make it the old-fashioned way, but our momentum had faltered. My friend and I parted ways with the rest of the guys and we worked for another year. We got a new album put together, but by then we were completely burnt out. We stopped working together and eventually I gave up and donated all my equipment to a startup studio. Sadly, my friend and partner of 6 years died back in 2013 of a heart attack. Up until that time I was thinking about giving him a call and trying to start things back up, but his death just hit me too hard. Now that dream of mine is simply out of reach and the ship has sailed. The only part I regret is not pushing harder to get them to take the deal that was offered. Had they taken it, things would be a lot different for me now.